And how's it going, everybody? It's me, Rule the Slime, and today I am bringing you my 100 days in Better Minecraft Plus 1.16.5. This video has taken way too long to edit because laziness, procrastination, and just overall I'm still learning what I am doing with this long of a video. So I hope you all enjoy, and I will talk to you again at the end of the video. So after we load into the world, we find that we have spawned in a village. Sweet. Free, easy starting loot and food. I filled part of Draven's inventory with seeds and flowers while he was still connecting. Draven notices the flowers about a minute later.
Why do you give me
I vein mined a bunch of them and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't want this, so I just threw it in your inventory.
I want this shit.
I found a ruined nether portal on the edge of town and got some gold tools and other useless junk. Before we start exploring more of the area, Draven and I beat Joker down to half a heart while he is loading in. Was definitely worth it. Find out that the lava was pink and lit myself on fire. Fire hot,
Spike.
lava hot.
Lag spike.
Why is my lava pink? Got attacked by a snake right after removing some texture packs, and Joker learned that we beat him down.
Why am I 1 heart? What is with you assholes? Y'all.
Why the fuck are you blaming us? We didn't do anything.
Lying sacks of shits.
And that concludes day 1. I finally start to make some basic tools and head off to start raiding a dungeon. I love but hate these dungeons. They have lots of loot, but take forever to clear. Joker also dies to a 3-block fall due to his, lack of health. Also found a graveyard building. Save this location for Draven for later. I found you some of your graveyard blocks. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see Joker just hit the ground too hard. Come on, Joker, you had one job.
I fell 3 blocks.
Also did some grave robbing while I'm here since they won't be needing it anymore. While running through the swamp, I found a gator, and to be honest, it scared the shit out of me. Oh god, oh god, oh god. How did I not see him? How did I not see him sooner? How did I not see him sooner? There's a gator. Found an iron sword in a random house. Hopefully the homeowner won't need it. I remember we can make backpacks and made myself one. Found some ruins, and for some reason, I got super poisoned. Ow. What am I being hit by? How did I get poisoned? After getting away from the super poison, I went to purchase some loot from the villager camp for free. Then I did some more grave robbing, and I found one of the best grinding enchantments in one of the graves, Knowledge of Ages 1. Then I found a mending book in the tower just beside the grave. Berserker's Fury 1. I found a mending book. While buying the stuff I need for the Everdawn dimension, I got attacked by an overworld drake, nearly killing me in 1 shot. So I ran like the little bitch that I am and hid inside the house till I could kill him from safety. It hit me once and almost killed me. Then I decided I was gonna live in this man's house. This choice lasted till morning. Okay, I think I found where I'm gonna live. I hid inside the house for a bit, and then Joker found a battle tower which has a waystone on top and some gold. I wanted the waystone for our future base and some of the gold to upgrade my backpack. After clearing the tower, I go to move on and get jumped by an illager gremlin hiding in the tall flowers. Oh, there's an illager hiding in the fucking grass down here. Then I drop down the goddess statue for Joker to increase his max health, and again, another illager is hiding in the tall flowers. What is hitting me? Another fucking illager. I have so much fucking health, and they're just hiding in the fucking long grass where I can't see them. Then Draven finally found us and we needed to run, but not in the direction of the illager camp. Hurry up, we need to run. Then I used the greatest weakness of illagers, water. Oh god, Vindicator! Water, jump in the water so he can't fucking get to me. Joker had a map for an underground dungeon, so we went to go looking for it. Turns out this dungeon was right outside a village, and this is where we decided to live. Yeah, we'll use this area as our new home, because there's pink trees over there, nice village, flat area. It's near that dungeon. I placed the waystone and named our new home Zenobia Prime. Then we spent the rest of the day running around the village, leading us into day number 5. Woke up day 5 to a ghostly friend flying in front of my face. I ran over to the trader for the Everdawn dimension and got the most important part of the mod, the portal lighter. Also made like my 5th crafting table. This one won't be left behind like the other 4. This one felt special. Made some fancy shells but didn't want them, so I gave them to Draven since he likes to build and use fancy blocks. The rest of my day was spent setting up a place to call home and store all of my extra loots I acquire. Day 6, we decided to go find the dungeon that Joker had a map for. While trying to build up a sand tunnel, I got attacked by a drown with a trident. He killed me. Sadly. But I knew this wasn't going to be a deathless run, cause I'm trash, and so is Joker and Draven. After mining straight down, I ran into Prismarine and found the dungeon. I cleared it out, took the loot, and saved the zombie spawner for when I got Silk Touch. I returned home so we could sleep through the night for day 7, but while we waited for Joker, I looked at Draven's mine stairs, and it looks like I should be able to use it as a slide. To start off day 7, I asked Draven and Joker to get me a lot of cobble so I can build a wall around the village to protect us and the villagers. Then I came across Carl the Misunderstood, and he was nice enough to drop me a shield. Now I start actually building the wall. One wall finished, time to figure out what I want to do next. Made more chests and emptied my full ass inventory, then used a pickaxe I had to use durability to place torches all around the village. I started making my house and worked all night on it, clearing land and starting to tear down my neighbor's house. He didn't need it anymore. Starting day off by doing some more grave robbing. Then I start building more of my house while vein mining out a tree my axe broke and left 1 block all the way at the top. This irritates me more than it has any right to. And the walls for my house are now done. Then I noticed a fellow Canadian walking around the village. Now I start adding in my roof, and this came to a quick end once I ran out of wood and I never came back to finish it. Placed down my chest for more storage for all of my not stolen goods from graves. I start going exploring and find the Iron Maiden dungeon right outside the village, and then I start getting attacked by these goddamn birds that throw steel feathers at me. And I found a dragon's nest and made the greatest mistake of my life. I sneaked in, they woke up, so I died. Like I said, really fucking stupid. Run back and find some steel-winged birds fighting the dragon, so I used the distraction to get my stuff. And run and hide in a nearby Stonehelm village. Go back out to check on the epic fight, and it turns out the bastards made a pact and the dragon came to nibble on my booty hole some more. Then he lost interest. I guess my ass ain't that good. Damn. That's saddening. So as revenge, I run back to fight the dragon some more, and pay gravely. Again. Start running back to get my stuff again on day 9, and turns out the dragon is camping my body, so I hid in Stonehelm looking for food. Go back out to see if the dragon left my body, look around, and the dragon is hiding behind the entrance, waiting to pounce. After several minutes of hiding like a bitch, I say fuck it and run out to get my stuff and run back to safety. After 1 round of running out and hitting the dragon, he took off to the mountain while I ran to heal. And he fucked me up when I chased after him, leading to yet another death. After yet another run back, I got my stuff and finished off the dragon. After losing my backpack in the chaos, I gathered the dragon body and got 26 scales, meaning dragon armor on day 9. Also found a diamond in one of the dragon nest chests. After this, I ran home to make the armor and to prep for more exploring. Ran over to the Iron Maiden dungeon to help Draven clear it out and loot it. More dungeon raiding in progress, found myself a golem heart, increasing my armor and getting a bucket of water to move on to the 2nd floor. I ran into the 2nd floor to clear out the nearby spawner and a blaze shoots his body at me. Wait. What? His body? What the fuck?
What happened?
I'm gone. Bye. One of the blaze just turned into a fucking cannon and launched his body at me. Yeah, no. After that, I got the fuck out of there. I ain't playing with him right now. We went home to work on getting better gear and enchantments and level up our health some more. We need to go, if we go back there, we need a lot of food and better gear.
Oh yeah.
I have a good sword. Like I have a Slayer 4 Unbreaking 3 Knockback 2 Iron Sword. But it's an iron sword. We went to sleep to have nightmares of blaze head cannons, ending day 10. Day 11, I head off adventuring to see what kind of structures I can rob. Started raiding a dungeon and found myself a nope dungeon intersecting it. So many spiders. But the dungeon wasn't really worth it. Best I got was a blast horse protection 9. After clearing the spider dungeon and a good amount of the other dungeon, I used a waystone to teleport home and max out my health, bringing me up to 60 health. Which brings me right in to day number 12. I returned to the dungeon to finish the last layer, then I returned home to empty out my backpack so I can continue to procure other people's things. Somehow this took me the rest of the day. Also made myself a diamond pickaxe, and back off exploring I go. I finally found something interesting on day 13, being a battle tower for more loots and another waystone. I briefly returned home after that to add a mending iron sword to my current one. Then I found a mage tower. I found some enchanted books and books that only take specific types of enchantments. Scratch that. I found 2 of these towers. Wait. Make that 3 towers. Nearing the end of day 13, I did a little bit more grave robbing, and I returned home after finding a massive volcano. Day 14, I used the enchanted books I found with the enchanted diamond sword I had to make the start of an XP grinding sword. It had Slayer 4, Sweeping Edge 3, Mending, and the best one, Knowledge of Ages. Well, I only had level 1, but still, it's a start. Not much else really happened day 14. After just running around the village for like half the day, I finally made some glass bottles so I could steal some dragon blood to make a dragon sword. Finally, I went back out exploring. Yeah, not much else happened this day. I found literally nothing. Day 16, I stole another waystone from a battle tower, and we had a very interesting conversation. I also complained about not being able to find dragons. I'm just trying to find a dragon. That's all I want. I just want a dragon, but I can't find a dragon. Like, why are dragons so hard to find?
Shield dash.
Here, dragon.
Oh, I don't have inventory space.
Ooh, why are dragons hard to find?
I don't know. Like, I haven't even seen like an empty nest or anything, or even just a dead one on the ground. As the sun starts to set on day 16, I finally found a dragon and started the epic fight. Turns out most of the fight was just me face smashing the dragon and smacking it. Then turns out I forgot my bottles, so Waystone home, grabbed my bottles, and went back to get some fire dragon blood. I killed the dragon. I forgot my bottles. Draven had died to an ice dragon, so I went home and quickly ran out to help him get his stuff back. And to get yet another dragon kill. Once I got there, I went straight to battle and beat off the dragon quickly. I mean, beat the dragon really quickly. And got some ice dragon blood and white scales. Then it also found out Joker found a dragon, so went to go help him. After lots of running, I get to Joker and his dragon on day 17. I looted some of the dragon nest chests and then went to beat off the dragon. Again. Wait. No. Beat the dragon. I killed it. I swear, that's all I did. Returned to Draven because he couldn't find the waystone I left for him, and also did some more grave robbing. After all the dragon fights and grave robbing, I returned home to empty my inventory. I also started our enchanting setup, since this will take some more effort to get going, since the apotheosis mod is in here. The morning of day 18, I went to the Iron Main to get some obsidian so we can build the nether portal. Once I entered the nether, I found a dungeon and found another right ingot in the chest on the roof. Also got a bunch of gold blocks from this dungeon. Found another one of these dungeons and I looted it as well. After some more exploring, I kinda made a misstep. At the bottom of the tower, I found a smithing table, so I upgraded my sword to netherite. While building, we got attacked by a gas, so I yeeted into the lava to try to dodge the fireball and make Joker think I'm gonna die. Well, Joker, it's been fun. Yeah, it didn't work. After my half-assed prank, we destroyed the gas spawn egg.
Joke's on you, pussy. I'm going for your fucking spawner.
The nether exploration continued into day 20. We were mining in a straight line when I looked at the map and saw another fortress, so we went mining in a line straight to it. And when we got there, the blaze spawner was right there and was a blaze daddy wildfire. There's even a blaze daddy here. So we began the battle. I mean, I ran away like a bitch because he hurt. So we took our time, killed some blaze for their rods. After healing up some, I charged into battle. Then I remembered I can't get blaze rod because I have knowledge of ages. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't be killing things because I have knowledge of ages. So I gave up attacking and went to go find the loot and left Joker to do the rod hunting. Joker was having issues, so I went back to help him and immediately got 3 blaze rods. Even more blaze murdering took us into day 21. While killing blaze, a mutant blaze spawned on top of me. One epic fight later. Well, just another face mashing session. The mutant blaze was killed and exploded, damn near killing me. Then I remembered that we can pick up the spawners with a silk touch pickaxe. Does anyone have a pickaxe with silk touch?
I do.
We can just pick this up, bring it back to the overworld, throw it into a
Thank
water
you, Sam,
trap.
for the follow.
I realized we can pick up blaze rods from the mutant explosion. And one of the rods gave me a rodling, a baby blaze. He gave me a baby rodling. Wait, he's tamed? So adorable. And it's fucking cool. Once back in the overworld, I started building a spawner farm. I placed down the blaze spawner, but it turns out blaze don't drop rods unless a player kills them. This is fucking dumb. We sent Draven into the nether to go hunting for gas for their tiers. We decided we will also try to make an ocean shelf. And we needed to get prismarine bricks to make the shelf. But before we could leave to the ocean mine shaft, we had a mutant blaze spawn, so we quickly killed it and it blew apart 1/4 of the structure. Then after we fixed the box, another mutant spawned and it destroyed the spawner and got outside the box. It lit my house on fire and destroyed a bunch of the area outside the wall, including part of the wall.
No fucking way the spawner's gone.
Oh god, he got outside! He's outside! The mutant's
You're telling me you
outside!
destroyed the spawner?
Yes, and he has a lot of health, and he's outside.
Oh fuck, holy shit. Oh
I'm
fuck,
glad
holy
you
fuck.
let- I'm
Oh,
glad you let that.
Okay,
holy
he's dead.
shit.
Oh no, my house is on fire. Oh, well, goodbye to my house. We finally headed out to find the ocean mineshaft and such to get the bricks. Came across a Hydra, tried to fight it, and died. Sadness. Ran back to my stuff and just ignored the Hydra and went back on my way. Turns out during all the fighting, my dragon helmet broke and the rest of my armor is barely clinging to life. Once I got there, I got grabbed by 2 krakens. Then fought off 1 butterfly leviathan. I checked my quest book on day 23 and turns out killing a mutant blaze gives you a flamethrower. Cool! Then I returned home with my loot, also decided to be really stupid and fight the Hydra again! This time with a flamethrower. But I ran out of food so I couldn't heal, ran around looking for crops and found onions and some pixie dust. Ate the dust and I started to float. With this little health, I was not going to be able to survive any level of fall damage. It's a crop. It's called Uh-oh. I ate pixie dust. I'm floating. I'm about to die to fall damage. But as you can see, I barely made it to the tree, meaning I took no fall damage. While running around looking for food, I saw, oh well, I'll let the clip tell you. I have. Oh, that's a gator. That's a gator. That's a gator. That's a gator. I don't want to play with the gator. After running from the gator, I checked my backpack and it turns out I had apex meat the whole time.
It was like an owl speaking in binary.
Oh, I have raw apex meat? I'd be really dumb. Then I gave up on the Hydra and returned home since my armor was about to break. We also retashed Draven from gas tiers to pufferfish hunting. Joker returned home after getting bad omens and we did not have the village defended or any villagers locked up. After quickly trapping 2 villagers, we started looking for the illagers. We had no idea where they went. We figured out this conundrum later. We gave up on looking for the raid a bit into day 24 and I started looking through my stuff, looking for stuff I need. Okay, yeah, I don't know where the fuck this raid is. This raid is just like fucked right off. Okay, well, I guess let's just go back to fishing and that for now. I spent pretty much the whole day making 2 ocean shells, and then I went fishing to help Draven get pufferfish. I gave up with the fishing and went out exploring to find a tropical ocean to hopefully find pufferfish that way and just kill them. I found a dungeon and went in to get some loot and gather some zombie spawners to make an XP grinder with them. Once I got about 3 spawners, I went back out exploring looking for a tropical ocean. Well, turns out I left the spawners in a tower because I found some nice enchanted books. Even more exploring into day 26, I found a nice area, did some fishing, didn't get anything, but after a few casts went home. Yeah, it was a very short fishing session. Emptied my bags and checked the enchantments that my armor can get. Then I went out looking for a building with lots of mobs so I can get some XP to start enchanting. I spent the day changing the box into a zombie spawner and upgrading it using clocks and sugar so it spawns mobs faster. Day 28 was more of the same, did some grinding and enchanting, finished the day off by doing villager rerolls and getting a mending villager. Getting mending only took me about 2 minutes of rerolls to get. Oh, a mending enchanted villager for 24 emeralds. This was rather surprising. Normally takes me about 20 minutes to get it. I'll take it. Day 29 was more grinding and enchanting while Joker and Draven looked for materials we needed to get the grinder better and also to find some lapis since we had next to none. Day 30 started off with some exploring only for me to remember that we have a quest book, so I wanted to make some more progress on that and decided to go mining for cold stone. The mining continued into day 31 and I was interrupted near the end of the day when Joker died to Medusa, so I had to go help him. I arrived at the location, put on my blindfold, and started hunting the Gorgon. She was a tricky one. Never mind, she was just standing there in the middle of the room and she died in like 5 hits. Day 33, I went down into the Iron Maiden to finish clearing out the bottom layer to see what other loot was down there. Nothing major happened day 34, just some grinding, leveled up the spawners, and renamed one of Draven's barrels. Day 35 to 36 was spent just running around looking for more buildings and ruins to loot. Really not a whole lot interesting. Day 37, I actually decided to start building my own house instead of a crappy modified villager house. Day 38 had a wonderful start to it. I will let this clip do all the talking for this. Hey Joker.
Oh, this thing.
The start of my house. Don't attack that.
I'm not.
Tell me, how much does this hurt?
Don't want to know.
Oh my
god!
god!
God! Holy shit! Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you I had rebound 4 on.
Joker, you just realized you sent me 400 blocks in the air.
Oh,
I saw him fly
Joe.
off, bro.
that's what happened with that zombie that hit me.
Oh, Josh, did you?
Here, come here. Come here.
What?
Come here.
Please tell me you
are
had
you?
that recorded.
Also, this clip has done amazingly on TikTok. Feel free to follow me there at SlimeLordRule. Yes, I know, shameless plug. We spent some time playing around with the rebound enchantment, and I died on Slime Island. So I ran around quickly, planting a lot of bamboo to get more to make scaffolding, then made a knife to gather some grass to make the fiber mat to finish the scaffolding. All that rushing around brought me into day 39 when I finally got my body back. Then Joker stole my door.
I'm taking your door.
Bitch, get back here.
You don't want to do that.
Yes, I do, as long as I don't look downwards at you.
You don't want to do that, sir. You don't want to do that. It's nothing. How are you still fucking putting me on fire through that? Okay, okay, I'll give it back your door. Fuck.
Give me my
How do
door,
I-
bitch.
Why? I'm trying to open my inventory. It's not
Because
working.
you're inside the portal.
Oh,
How did he get there? No! You piece of shit!
Give me my door.
No, you can't get the door.
Yes, I can. I get you to loot your body and take my door.
That's kind of fucking rude, bro. That is grave. You are literally grave robbing.
Then I returned to building my house. Day 40, we got everything we needed to send Joker out to find the stronghold, and I started building myself a simple storage network in my new house. Day 41 was spent moving all my junk from my old home to my new storage system. This took literally the whole day. Went dragon hunting day 42 so I can make some dragon armor for Draven since he only has iron right now. More hunting on day 43. The last half of the day was spent grinding more XP and enchanting the new lightning dragon sword that I made. Then, to finish off the day, I did some fishing to get more pufferfish. Day 44, Draven teleported away and found a dragon on the other side, so he came home and summoned me to kill it for him.
oh, that's a dragon. Oh, that's a dragon.
And then when I got about halfway there, Draven killed the dragon himself. Oh, hey, look, it's a bony bird. Oh,
Bitch.
look, you killed it. Yay, he's getting better. On my way to Draven to use his waystone, I found a waystone tower, looted its waystone, and found a paraglider. Flew over to the large building and waystone home to get some food and give Joker the flame sword I made for him. Then did more fishing. What the hell? I just kind of jump all over the place forgetting what I was doing. But more pufferfish is needed to make more ocean shelves. Did more fishing into day 45. I decided to move to a new fishing location and ended up getting a Neptunium bow in the first few casts.
I just got a Neptune's bounty out of it.
Hi.
Oh, I see you.
Sweet, a free bow upgrade. Then we spent way too much time playing with the rebounding enchantment. Again.
Come here.
I am now on the other side of the fucking lake.
One hit got me almost the whole way back to the world spawn.
I'm not
I
gonna
want to
go
see how
straight.
far you go. I want to see.
Yeah,
that.
I'm
Don't
gonna
go
be
straight up.
doing an angled shot.
All right.
Holy
Well,
shit,
good
this is
luck
taking
going get
forever.
your fucking. Good luck getting your fucking stuff back.
Yeah, I'm back at spawn.
Like a Looney Tunes fall, bro.
Can I hit this lake? Can I hit the lake? I have 800 blocks to get over the pond.
Spent the rest of the daylight running home and started grinding more XP to start enchanting my dragon pickaxe and Neptunium bow. Days 46 to 48 I spent grinding XP and enchanting items and books, trying to build a sword that does the most damage and get better enchantments just for all my gear. Later, day 48, I went back to the nether looking to kill some gas for their delicious tears to make regen potions for the hell shelves. I built another warp farm for potion brewing and decorated our waystone a little bit. Fucked with Draven some, then we did a few raids.
Now you're just fucking up my entire basement.
This raid is when we learned where all the illagers in the first one we did went.
I have a feeling it's bugging out the fucking spawns for the fucking...
That's what I feel like was
Oh.
happening. Yeah, let me-
I think I found out where they are. I just watched it happen. I think they spawned on top of the mushroom.
Yes, you saw that right. They spawned on top of the fucking mushroom. That's why we couldn't find them. It also explains why the raid meter kept going down, because they would just fall off, killing themselves. So we came up with the fastest way to get up there and fix the little issue.
You're
I
gonna
don't-
fly up there.
I don't need the full set of rebound on, though.
Yes, the first attempt was a little too powerful. So after some tweaks, I got up there and knocked them down. Our raid continued into day 50.
Here they come. I just
Oh, yep,
launched
there
one.
they. I just saw one land right in front of me.
Finally, the halfway mark. Spent more time enchanting, grinding, and buying mending books from the villager.
That bitch keeps getting fucking food. Eels.
I
Oh,
didn't
this
lapis.
guy
What the fuck
Ah.
is this?
Ah.
Why
leave it
is
there,
it
Joker.
so large?
Because that's a tier 5.
Alright.
Then I went out to do some more dragon hunting and found a white dragon. Yes, the color of scales that I wanted. Day 51 had more exploring. I would skip telling about this day if it wasn't for the fact that I may have lit a massive wooden tower on fire with the lightning strike from my sword. Day 52 was filled with more looting and robbing and unbiased murder. Day 53, I practically did nothing. Only made a way to quickly empty my backpack into my storage system.
If I shift right click it with my backpack, it'll auto deposit what's in my backpack into it.
Oops.
Put it back.
Okay. I don't know why.
And then down here, I have an import cable linked to it, so it automatically pulls everything out and imports it into my storage system.
Day 54, we did yet another raid, and then followed that up with more enchanting. Yes, I know, I've been doing a lot of that, but I want the best possible gear I can get for the Ender Dragon fight. Day 55, I spent some time brewing potions to help make the hell shelves to level up our enchanting setup. Because I need nether bricks, I went to the nether fortress to get some, but it turns out when you mine them with auto smelt, it turns them into cracked nether bricks, and the recipe called for regular ones. So back to smelting netherrack. Eventually I figured this out and go to use a normal pickaxe, but for right now, I'ma be a real fucking dumbass. I spent the rest of the day waiting for the netherrack to smelt into bricks and for the potions to brew. So I spent most of the day grinding XP trying to get books with hell infusion on them to make the next level of hell shelf. But once again, I went full dumbass and enchanted books instead of the shelves themselves. Yes, I did a lot of stupid shit around this time. In the later half of the day, I finally thought to just enchant the shelves if the hell infusion enchant I need was high enough. Day 57, I did pretty much the exact same thing. More enchanting, grinding, and leveling up the enchanting setup. But something else to note is I finally made myself the white dragon armor, and my god, does it look great. Joker found the stronghold and used the nether to get home, but he didn't know how to get there. But because he was streaming this recording session, I looked over and knew exactly where he was and went on a rescue mission to save his ass.
Oh, we've been here before. I know exactly where you are. Going the wrong way.
Am I?
Yeah, that straight ahead of you is where we found that fucking gas nest.
The only reason I remember this area is because it's right outside the tower I had like 8 brutes on top of and somehow didn't kill me. So we found a waystone in the nether and brought it back to the portal so we could set up a fast travel back. Named it Enderia Portalis. Yes, I named it End Portal with extra letters. Days 59 and 60, I spent way too long trying to get a villager to become a librarian and then longer trying to get a good trade. But if my research during that time, which was like a quick Google search, villagers can't trade the enchantment I was looking for. So I settled for efficiency 7.
63 emeralds for an efficiency 7 book.
The last part of day 60, I decided I wanted to build a wheat farm. I have no idea. I just did. I messed around with a daylight sensor to see if I can open the gates when the sun rises, but for some reason the gates don't work with redstone. This was a sad time. I thought it would have been cool, but no, it just had to not work. So after that, I started a raid to take out some of my anger, then went exploring, cause grave robbing and looting always calms me down. All of day 62 was spent looting a massive tower I found earlier. These give so much loot, it's insane.
And this is just that decent stuff.
Day 63, I found a villager building with a ice dragon nest like half inside the structure, so I killed the dragon to save the villagers from a terrible frozen death. Raided an illager castle and stole some loot from them, moved on to the frozen ocean type area and found one of the ugliest creatures in existence, the anglerfish. Cleared out an illager tower and entered a dungeon, but before I spent time raiding it, I placed a waystone fast traveled home to empty out my backpack so I can take as much loot as possible with my little gremlin-y hands. The entire day was spent enchanting again. Also used every one of the tattered tomes that Joker had to get more XP. Day 65, I went down mining trying to find lapis. Did some digging around, found some caves, found nothing. Tried to get out since Joker had found some lapis. Couldn't find my way out and had to have Joker come down to get me out. Even though I passed the way up like 10 times while running around in circles. After I got out, I made myself a spiderite axe, which can poison my enemies when I hit them. And guess what I did? Yes, I did more enchanting because apparently that's the only thing I know how to do. Day 66, we had some visitors, so I killed them and started a raid. After the raid was done, I got playing around with the horn they dropped, and it turns out this can start yet another raid. So we cleared it and I blew the horn again and did a third raid. After that one, I decided to get back to the dungeon I found to raid it. The dungeon raid continued into day 67. Once I finished, I left and kept exploring, looking for more things to acquire. Nah, just kidding. That's not even close to what happened. I went home, made a spiderite shield, and did more, say it with me, enchanting. I know. I have done this a lot in the last 20 days. Even I got bored of watching me do this while editing. Then I took my horns and left the village to test if I can blow the horn multiple times and stack Bad Omens effect. Turns out you can. Sweet. I spent all night blowing my little horn behind a hill outside the village.
Oh, nope. That's the end. Bad Omen 10, I think. It now just shows infinity. I'll try blowing the horn one more time, see if it'll go up past 10. But I'm on Bad Omens 10.
I blew myself till morning with infinite level of Bad Omens, so about 11 stacks. So I went back to the village and all three of us were ready for what was probably going to be the hardest fight to this point. Well, guess what? The raid was no harder than a normal one. Maybe things had more health, maybe there were a few more waves, but it felt no harder than the ones we were doing just a few days ago. But after the raid clear, I bought a lot of mending books for 11 emeralds apiece. Even used my gem to do trades refresh on them to get more. But because it was day 68, we quickly gathered our stuff and we left to go enter the end. Once we entered, we got ready to fight the dragon, but we had to wait for day 69.
Okay, we have to wait till the day counter says 69.
Yes, we are that childish. Also, Joker decided to anger a mutant Enderman, and that was fun trying to kill it. Nice. So begins the epic fight between three fucking idiots and an Ender Dragon Guardian of all things in the end. But by some miracle, the three idiots won. Trust me, I have no idea how we didn't die. I guess all my enchanting was worth it. The rest of day 69, we entered into the outer end and started exploring. Nothing really to note happened here except this.
We're going this way. We're going to that big orange island. I wonder, can I eat that far?
I do not trust that. I don't think you can eat that far.
Underestimate my yeet.
You die, bro.
I'm here.
I don't trust my yeet.
Nope, you missed.
We live in a society.
Teleport me back. Teleport me back, please.
I can't when you're off the server.
Okay, just get the command ready. Get the fucking command ready.
I love that clip. More exploring happened day 70. We raided this purpley blue stronghold fortress type thingy. Then we found a map to an end city on a crashed ship.
End city map. Fuck yeah.
We got to the city and we both proceeded to get bullied by the sheer amount of shulkers in this place. And what made it even worse was the building had several shulker spawners spread around it. So I used the levitation to get to the top, slowly destroying the spawners and loot my way back down the tower. Sadly, there was no end ship, so no elytra. Day 71 is when we finally finished with the city and we went on exploring, but I used easy mode. When raiding the tower, I found an orb of temporary flight, which gives you 5 minutes of creative level flight. So I used it and started flying around the end trying to find more crash ships. So I used it, started flying around the end trying to find more crash ships for maps and to possibly find more end cities to get hopefully an elytra. After my flight ran out, I came across an end gateway. So I did some Googling to figure out how these things work and turns out I had nothing I needed, so I just moved on. Day 72, after getting attacked by these creepy dimensional puppers, I found a massive purple tower. Went to the top to find that had nothing up there. Then I went the only other way there was, down. Running around here, finding a whole lot of nothing, then bam! I fell because I didn't realize the ladder to the next floor would just kind of end it. Thank God I had several totems of undying saving me and my gear, but damn did it ever give me a heart attack. Day 73, after my near death in the middle of nowhere in the end, I found an end city and spent a hell of a long time raiding it. While raiding the city, I found several orbs of flight, and once I did most of the looting, I flew over to the end ship, finally finding myself an elytra. Yes! Now I can go home. but that would take way too long to travel. So I started the long process of finding a waystone for myself to use, and also I was gonna look for more end ships to help Joker and Draven get their own elytras. I found this random structure and raided to see what it was, killed 2 golems, and made it to the bottom floor, where the real golem boss was hiding. It was a super epic fight, even when he blew a hole in the floor, dropping me into the void using yet another void undying totem. But it was one hell of a fight and actually needed me to try and not just face smash. After this little detour, I went back to exploring for ships. I finally found another end city that had an end ship, and Draven had found his own elytra, so this one goes to Joker. During my exploration, I found a waystone and fast traveled home. Finally, I'm home. We also agreed that on day 75 we would look for a new area to call home, so when I got home I did some more XP grinding to repair gear. So after that, I used a flight orb, flew away streaming my game to Joker and Draven to find an area that we all liked. Day 76 we finally found an area that we all liked, and this is the area we chose. So I placed down a waystone, naming the place Exteria Delta, Draven named this one, and gave Joker and Draven the cores and started the tedious process of moving all our stuff. Thankfully I have a lot of diamond backpacks. I chose a spot for my base, which was going to be in the side of a hill. Now time for the not so epic building speed montage and storage system setup. This process took me till day 81. Finally done with my house for now, I went to the nether to see our new spawn and found a massive piglin castle and started to raid it. Found their kitchen and took all the meat, which was a lot of fucking meat. Like, damn, there was a lot of meat here for only one room of the structure. More raiding, then I went home to empty my bags. Draven and I both decided that we needed blackstone for our homes and went to the nether to start to mine together to get lots of blackstone. Got what I needed and returned home to do more building on my home. Cave den? Slime den. Yes, that is what it'll be called, the slime den. Went back to the nether to help Draven out of the hole we made since he got lost. Then I started the enchanting setup, which was going to need a lot of dragon heads to make the highest tier of bookshelf. So I went to the end to look for more end cities with dragon skulls on them. But I decided to check the crashed end ship near my waystone, and turns out they have skulls on the front of them. Yes! So I can also just look for them as well, giving me 2 structures to look out for. Day 84 was spent mostly just looking for more skulls. When the day was almost over, I decided I had enough skulls and went home to hang the new banner I found. Time for another speed building montage, this time the enchanting setup. Let's go! To finish day 85, I built the path/roads around our base, and for some reason Joker wanted to be special and make his door 2 wide. So the path in front of his base had to be 4, so it looks a little weird. Hey, for the first time in 15 days-ish, I did some grinding and enchanting. Wanted to make a good logging axe, but for some reason I kept getting combat enchants on it. And to finish the day out, I started building the entranceway to my slime den, using deep slate brick walls and mossy glow shroom slabs. Started the day trimming the paths with deep slate bricks, then I had an idea that might look nice and went to the end to find some purple shroom lights. Shroom lights acquired. So I used them in the paths to use as a light source, and it didn't look all that bad. Also, as a bonus, it melts the snow on the path. So nice, bright paths, no snow. And I also used some in the slime den. Day 88, I started building the ceiling to my den. Yes, I placed 4 diamond blocks up there, and I think it was a perfect investment. It's not like I don't have more diamonds than gold or coal or anything. Then I made my own little mine in the back area of my den, and at the bottom of the stairs I found cold deepstone, something I have been looking for since day 5? Turns out I was just really fucking unlucky. Now that I have this stone, I made the light and dark chest and started learning real quick how the mod works. Once I placed the chest on bedrock, I mined a diamond beside me and used it to enter the deep dark dimension. I will say the spawn area for this dimension is cool, right? Clicking a block, making them disappear till it slowly turns into a small room and base to work out of. Did some mining and found a cave that got highlighted with a lot of mobs, and I was gonna go in there and fight them, but turns out there was a warden in there. Yeah, I'm gonna, oh my god, that's a warden right there. No, I'm piecing the fuck out. Goodbye. So I had to back out and run like a little bitch. Thank God I still had some cold deep stone on me so I could craft the return chest, but it turns out this chest doesn't use diamonds. So I had to go strip mining to find some gold, and my god, this small simple task took a hell of a long time. Day 89, I finally found some gold and reused it to return home. When I left, it put me in some random house out near Zenobia Prime, so I had to run back over there to use the waystone to fast travel home. Once I got home, I did some simple landscaping, cleaned up the area, and got started to get ready to enter the Ever Dawn dimension. After using the portal in the nearby Blue Skies house, I mined down to get some moonstone so I could make a portal at our base. Once I returned home, I started crafting a bunch of backpack upgrades, mostly stack and magnet upgrades, so I can auto pick stuff up and have a lot in my bags. Then I went down to do some mining. Day 91 is when I went to the Ever Dawn to get started there, since the dimension decreases the effectiveness of overworld tools there. After mining a staircase down, I mined into a cave, hopefully to help me find some aquite ore, which is the Blue Skies iron equivalent. I just did a lot of mining until early day 92. I went home to grind some XP to enchant my aquite pickaxe and also to harass Joker and Draven. How do you not have diamonds? You've done how much exploring? These two chests are...
Oh, fuck.
Wait, Josh? Nom.
What?
It's a fucking frog.
Look at it. Look.
Ribbit.
Nom.
Ribbit.
We are fucking children.
Oh, hold up. That is not the right thing to say.
No
that is
way,
not
hold
the
up.
right thing to say. Why is there? What is this moonstone for?
It's a torch from the dimension that I'm in.
That's a torch?
Yeah. Or it functions as a torch.
YouTubers when they get their play button.
There's your play button. You get 2 of them.
Why
Good
is
luck.
there one on my ceiling all of a sudden?
I put it there before I put the one on your wall. Then I went back to the Ever Dawn to do more mining so we can go fight the bosses here in the next few days. Turns out Joker and Draven needed my help with Joker's storage network. Well, mostly Draven. Joker was just kind of there. After getting the connection point done, I went home to craft all the armor and weapons we would need in the Ever Dawn. Then I gave the armor to both of them and started enchanting mine. I did a lot of enchanting and using of my enchanted books till late day 94. To finish this day up, I made a fishing pole and started fishing, hoping to maybe get some aquaculture stuff. Day 95, all I did was fish, but then I heard Joker and Draven say that we had no more lapis, so they couldn't do any more enchanting. So I packed up my stuff and left for the deep dark dimension. Once in the deep dark dimension, I did a lot of mining in the tunnel I made looking for gold. After mining all the lapis in the tunnel, which was a few stacks and a couple blocks, I started to leave and came across a warden. My god, does he do next to no fucking damage. So I quickly face mashed him to death and left. Day 96, I spent doing some random odd things like cooking, crafting golden carrots, cleaning up. Then, about 2 hours from day 97, we all entered the Ever Dawn with the intention of killing the 2 bosses there. After about 2 minutes, we found the Alchemist Tower, so we entered. Day 97, we cleared the tower, got all the keys, and entered the boss room. To say the least, this boss was very underwhelming. He died really fucking quick, which was kind of saddening. After the fall of the alchemist, we went out exploring for more alchemist towers and the final boss dungeon. But here's the thing, we had no idea what we were looking for. So late day 97, we found another alchemist tower. So to make exploring faster, I went back to the portal to get us some rockets so we could fly with our elytras. I returned day 98 with the rockets and all of us took to the sky to find this last dungeon. After leaving the tower, I saw a tree I hadn't seen before and went to collect its wood. And yes, I didn't see the advancement show up on screen for finding the spider's lair. After a few more layers of logs, it dawned on me what I had just read. So I jumped down, found the entrance, and told Draven and Joker to meet me there. Once they arrived, we started the dungeon. After about 2 layers of the dungeon, we found a key in a chest and realized that we needed to find more. I keep checking those the odd time, see if they eventually get anything good. But apparently no. Oh, I found the poison. Aw, don't tell me we actually had to go find keys throughout this entire fucking dungeon. I have
No
one.
fucking way.
I have one.
I have 4.
key.
I have 4. It's fine. Or I have 3. I have 3. It's fine.
You have poison dungeon keys?
Never mind. It's no longer fine.
5. We split up and went back up the dungeon to find the missing keys. This took way too damn long to find all the keys, as in we didn't find them all till about midday 99. Day 99, we finally had all the keys and were gathered at the entrance to the spider's lair. We used our 4 keys and began the epic fight against a giant spider. And all my instincts in this fight kept telling me to stay away, cause you know, giant oversized spider. That is just so much nope. So I used my bow for most of the fight cause I didn't want to get near the damn thing. After a super epic fight, we gathered our loot and headed home for day 100.
Fuck that guy. Squashed.
That death animation.
Finally, making it home, we spent the day admiring what we built, remembering the epic fights and adventures we had along the way. So I hung up my armor and weapons and logged off satisfied with all that I had accomplished. And that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Down in the comments below, leave any criticisms or opinions of what you thought of how the video went, and let me know of anything that you believe that I should work on for the next one, because I know I need to work on my scripting, my speed of editing, cut down on my amount of procrastination, and just overall expand my vocabulary, because I know I said certain words a hell of a lot during this entire video. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked the video, don't if you didn't, and again, down in the comments for anything you think I should work on, or to suggest any future mod packs you want to see me or me and my friends play through.